Come on in the room. Mm-mm. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Well, I did went in there and change it, but it can't do nothing about it. Come on in the room. For those who y'all got the notification, I know everybody didn't get it, but welcome, Dookie. Look at my Dookie. Say good evening, beautiful love in chat. Welcome, my Dookie. How are you, love? Welcome. I don't even know how to. Welcome, my Dookie. How are you? I don't even know how to take my photo off that first screen, Dookie. Uh, how are you, Dookie? How you doing, Dookie? How you doing, my love? Misty Gail, how you, Misty Gail? We miss you, Misty Gail. Say, hey, beautiful love in chat. How are you guys doing? We doing good, Misty Gail. Wonder Woman, say, hey, beautiful love, beautiful ladies. How you doing, Wonder Woman? Misty Gail, say, hey, Dookie. Dookie said, doing good. I was just sleepy last night. How are you? Dookie, I was sleepy too, honey. I was sleepy too, Dookie. I was sleepy too, Dookie. Misty Gill said, Wonder Woman. Hi. Misty Gill, how you been doing? Wonder Woman, how are you? Look at Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman said, hello, Dookie, Misty Gill. Look at Wonder Woman in the house. Dookie said, hey, Misty Gill and Wonder Woman. What's up, my lovely people? I thought today was Friday, y'all. Didn't even know the day was Thursday. I am falling all the way behind time, y'all. Dookie say, hey, the Gale and Wonder Woman. Betty Boop, welcome, Betty Boop. Say, hey, beautiful love and beautiful people. Mr. Gale say, I'm great. Mr. Gale, we missed you the other night, Mr. Gale. We been asking about you. I said, Mr. Gale probably taking care of some business. But we miss you, Mr. Gale. How you doing? How you doing, love? Mr. Gale say, hello, Betty Boop. Speaking of you, Betty Boop. How you guys doing? I want to start doing a thrift stop my thrift store haul, y'all. I be running to some beautiful things, y'all, at the thrift stores. Uh, Mr. Gill said, hey, sis. Mr. Gill said, hey, Betty Boop. Betty Boop said, Mr. Gill, hey, sis. The Gill said, hello, Betty Boop. Yep. I went out today, y'all, right quick. After I got done with my work, honey, and I stopped by the local thrift store and I had got two little cute tops. Wonder Woman said, hey, sis Betty Boop. But I put in the title on today, y'all. The title I put on today was Envy versus Self. Envy versus Self. Y'all, please hit that like. Envy versus self. That's what it means. That's what I got in the title. Envy versus self. Wow. Y'all, please hit that like button. If you don't mind coming in and going out, please hit that like button. I appreciate it. Please hit the like button. It's just amazing, y'all, how the devil will sit and ride your tail if you're not careful, y'all. I was just sitting here thinking earlier today, just going through through my life with a lot of things, y'all. Oh, look at my Miss Amelia. I got to speak to you, hon. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody. See me? See Miss Bunny? I done log off looking at something else. Dookie say, hey, hey, Amelia. Amelia say, hey, sis Betty Boop. Mr. Gill say, hello, Amelia. Amelia say, hey, sis Dookie. Betty Boop say, Amelia, hey, sis. Betty Boop say, Dookie, hey, sis. Amelia say, hello, my beautiful sisters and all my beautiful sister and my beautiful sisters. Welcome, Miss Amelia, Wonder Woman. Say hello, sis Betty Boop. Okay, I read that. Betty Boop said, Dookie, hey, sis. Dookie say, hey, sis Amelia. No, Dookie said, hey, uh, hey, Miss Amelia. Miss Amelia said, hey, sis Betty Boop. Mr. Gale said, hello, Amelia. Amelia said, hey, sis Dookie. Amelia speaking to Mr. Gale. Hey, sis, Mr. Gale. Y'all, I meant to get those little black spades off. Hopefully, they let me do it tonight. I got to wait 2 weeks from the time I added it on. Just trying to figure out a different logo in a sense to use, but that didn't work out too well for me, y'all. And that's why I don't like going in people chat, because that black spades be taking over the whole chat, y'all. So what I'm going to do, I probably just going to have nothing by my name. Everybody taking over the pink heart. So I just got rid of that. So I just decided to say, you know what? After I remove this black spades, I'm not going to have anything by my name until I think it's something unique. Or I don't know, just pick something overall different from everybody else. And it's very important that we have our own way of thinking when we're doing things. We already talked about that. Make sure y'all hit that like button, please, if you don't mind. Wonder Woman speaking to, hey, Miss Amelia. So I'm behind time, y'all, on one of these chat. So in the chat, I put envy versus self. Turn off one of these lights. Too bright to me. Envy versus self. Miss Amelia said, hello, sis Wonder Woman. Envy versus self. I don't know what it is, y'all. I don't know why people envy. I don't know why people got a jealous spirit. It's sad. Like it's a very, very sad thing. People really is like this for real, y'all. I was always taught, if you want to know anything, you ask. That's how I was brought up. I was never really brought up to put things in my head and just assume things. I was never brought up to be envious of nobody. Today's time that we live in, y'all, people who is operating on that kind of time, either they leaving here or something bad is happening. I can't sit to wrap my head around so many bad things is happening right now, and some of these people not even open up their eyes to understand what's going on around them. They really think this is a joke. They really think they got a lot of time left. They really believe they can beat time. Some of them really believe they can beat time, that they could do anything that they want to do, and there's no repercussion. It's repercussion behind every single thing we do, because envy always versus self, right? So when God even speaks about we are our own worst enemy, He means just that. Anytime we as people can envy somebody without a valid reason, we are our own worst enemy. That's just like you speaking to a young child and you telling that child different things not to do, and they felt so in their spirit. What you saying is they went out and did the same exact thing you tell them not to do, and something bad happened. Shut that door. Hey, get us to your mom. I tell them to give it to, and something bad end up happening. Mr. Gill said, if you don't have self-control, really, they don't have anything. Mr. Gill. You said a mouthful, Mr. Gill. And that's true. If you don't have self-control, you don't have anything. I know I'm gonna speak for me, and I know some of y'all probably feel the same exact way. When I come on YouTube and I talk to the people, I go by on how my spirit lead me. I don't ever come on YouTube doing what other people do. I speak on my own term. Nobody don't tell me what to say and what not to say. Because I'm a free thinker. I think for myself. No man don't think for me. I think for me. Okay. Even in school, let me shut this door, y'all. Even in school, I really didn't have trouble when I was in school because everybody knew I think for myself. I don't let nobody control my mind to a point to where I gotta walk by your tune. No. Mr. Gill, you set him out for Mr. Gill. Betty Boop said that's the trick of the enemy. He is a liar and a deceiver. You better say so, Betty Boop. The devil is a liar and the devil is a deceiver. Betty Boop, you is right. Envy versus self. I believe people who really envy, like really envy people, that's a self thing, y'all. I don't believe that's something that's like a taught thing, like a learned behavior type thing. That's something that you got to be brought up on. And I thank God, I thank God for my mother and my grandmother and my daddy. They didn't raise us to be envious of people. They raised us to a point to where if somebody has something nice, you rejoice like never before. And when you're in the midst of being rejoiced for other people, God gonna bless you too. But we're not living on that type time now. We living in modern day time where people is jealous. They think crazy things. A lot of people have mental health issues, and let's not mix mental health. Not mental. Let's not mix depression with somebody who is really cuckoo as hell. Them two different things. But the whole world is under a great depression right now. But when you're trying to mix that for somebody who is sick in their head, who sits up 24/7, can't even put a piece of puzzle together correctly, lying, acts. I always tell people I'm that way, y'all. I'm an act, okay? Now I'm to a place in my life. I just told my girlfriend. I said, you know what? Mm-mm. I'm gonna start speaking out the way I used to be. You know, it's one thing. You sit and you hold back to spare people feelings. And I ain't never ever been like this, okay? I ain't never used to hold back to spare nobody feeling. I speak how I feel, get to the point. Hey, either you like it or you don't. But I ain't trying to, hurt you. I'm letting you know that's just how I am. But you can't sit and just play with this thing like this, y'all. And I'm not playing with it no more. The hell with it. It is what it is. So I agree with you. Everything you saying, Betty Boop. Mr. Gail, you right. Dookie says speak. Betty Boop. Dookie said, stepping out right quick. Okay, Dookie dear. Betty Boop said envy is passed down from generations to generations in a lot of cases. I agree, Betty Boop. It is passed down from generations. But I couldn't even recall, not even in my family, that we had jealous and envious people in our family. And I thank God for that. I couldn't even recall. No, I lie. I remember one family member was like that. So imagine if you hang around somebody and you got another person hanging along with y'all, and that other person hanging along with y'all, they got a jealousy spirit. Y'all, I thank God I don't try to convince nobody mind, even y'all mind. Y'all know we free thinkers. A person is not a free thinker when you want people to walk by your tune and tap dance by what you think. You're not a free thinker, fool. A free thinker is when you can think for yourself. Nobody gonna have to think for you. You know that thing yourself. Anytime when somebody feel fear to a point to where I gotta come in here and tell y'all what y'all should do, that's a fear thing. That ain't nowhere to live. I don't even want my kids living like that. So imagine if I'm a grown behind woman, yes, a grown woman, sitting in front of y'all, communicating with y'all on this internet. I'm actually telling y'all basically to think like me. And if you don't walk by my tune, it's something about you. Crazy, foolish. Don't y'all ever do it. Don't y'all ever do it for me, nor your family, nor your children. And I raised my kids to be the same exact way. When you stand before God, you got to stand before God for yourself. Everything you do. When I took care of my dad, before my dad closed his eye, I took care of him. He took sick. He couldn't be home by himself at that time because I wanted to make sure he take his meds, eat and everything, right? When I took care of my dad, my dad wanted his girlfriend to come stay the night. I said, nope, she can't come stay the night because I didn't did it to you. That's not fair for you wanting me to allow your girlfriend to stay at my house with you. No, I never disrespected you. I'm not going to allow you to do it to me. I love you though, but that can't happen. I can't take on your sin in mine too, because anytime I'm taking part on what you say, that's part of my judgment along with you. And I said, the devil is a lie. I can't do that. I said, when I lay down with my husband. I don't lay down with no man in the street. It's a difference. Y'all know we've been younger. We had a little boyfriend or whatnot. I've been a tomboy. It ain't no such thing as, oh, I want my friend to stay the night. No, I know better. And the reason why I'm saying this, envy versus self. An envious person would never understand logic to a man's mind. Just stuck in one way of thinking, not trying to change nothing at all. Every day, y'all, we supposed to enlighten ourselves and do better every day as we getting older, not be stupider. This is crazy. This is my first time on YouTube on today, y'all. Miss Amelia said, Betty Boop, I agree. Mr. Gill said, I can't understand why people go back and forth with each other like that when we are children of God. I can't do it. I don't want God to judge me in on something like that, Mr. Gill. I understand what you're saying, Mr. Gill. Y'all know sometimes I come on here, Mr. Gill, I do voice my opinion, you know. But I don't be on here like I just go by how my spirit lead me. Mr. Gill, and sometimes I used to think like that too. You know, I do used to think like that. But I feel like some of this stuff I just can't put my finger on it the way I have my finger on it, Mr. Gill, but I kind of move my finger a little bit. Now I'm not that little girl. Let me say little, let me make this like little girl, but it's not little girl, right? I'm not that female where I gotta walk with the masses and feel like I'm being left out. No, 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 no. Let me make that clear. Okay. That doesn't bother me at all. Okay. Let me make that clear. Because in real life, some of these people can never ever sit by me, period. Okay. Let me make that clear. And I'm not saying that I'm better than nobody. Nope, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that people who I be wrong in real life, we gravitate to each other. Okay. Like for real, for real. Ain't no such thing as you come around me and when you leave, I'm gonna talk behind your back. I would never do that. Now you might don't like me when you're in front of me because I'm going to tell you how I feel in your face. See, it's one thing we could say one thing behind this computer screen, but it's a whole different thing when you face to face with somebody. I don't like talking to people behind the screen. I don't care for cell phones. I love to talk to people in person. That's just how I rock. Everybody don't rock like that, you know? Because sometimes, things can be misinterpreted the wrong way, especially over these internet. But if you could actually express yourself, it could be understood a little bit more better. Betty Boop said, Mr. Gill, I don't have an understanding for that at all. It's truly sad. Y'all, let me I'm not gonna say everybody, but part of this YouTube, y'all, it is the pits of hell. But I'm gonna say some, not all. Some YouTube is a mess and some ain't, right? Then you have another section of YouTube because you got to part this thing off in four ways, right? I'm trying to jump off in a whole different algorithm on YouTube, and it's kind of hard to do, but I can see it slowly happening. I'm trying to jump off in a whole different algorithm in a whole different. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But if you take YouTube and you chop that thing up four ways, this is no lie. Ain't nothing wrong with nobody voicing their opinion. Now, some of these people on YouTube, they do say things where it's going to make you come back and say something towards being what's said, right? Let me use this for an example, Betty Boop. Y'all know beautiful love over here. I voice my opinion sometime. And then, we go on the internet because I'm still undecided on what I really want to do. I'm very so much confused with that, right? Now, I do come on here and voice my opinion at times, Betty Boop. If God leaves something in my spirit, because like I say, our YouTube be on 24/7. I don't care if we watching a movie. This is our new TV over here, the internet, period. Okay. We watch everything down to the movies. YouTube and because our YouTube is connected with our Amazon, right? If somebody says something to you, Betty Boop, you got a choice to say, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing back, or You can say, well, I could use my gift too and insinuate the same way. I could speak how I feel too. I'll call no names, right? Now let me rewind this. When I came on live the other night, another YouTuber insinuates something, right? So I said, okay, because sometimes you gotta let people know you know what you know, and God show you things, right? What I said, but I'm gonna say but 3 YouTubers, right? This lady right here who insinuate what she said about me, I went back and said, well, you need to stop taking on people's money. If that's the case, when you sniff your cocaine or whatnot, do your little thing. Then the other YouTuber who want to insinuate things too, per se, I told her in so much words, she had so many abortions when she was younger. Okay. When you see these ladies got one child and some don't have none at all, half the time these ladies had so much abortion is ridiculous. Now, y'all know when I come on YouTube and I give my opinion about something, it's mainly over somebody else getting screwed, right? Miss Beautiful Love, do not come on YouTube trying to start no mess. Insinuate to the people to think like me. I don't never tell y'all because I'm a free thinker. I don't never tell y'all don't go over that. People who got low self-esteem does this type stuff, right? I don't speak in codes because if I ever tell y'all, if I got to speak on code and tell y'all don't do such, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I don't want y'all over there. That's why I want to tell y'all, right? If I'm that type of person, I'm going to be straight up. I'm not speaking in codes about anything. That's just how I am. I'm like that in real life, y'all. I'm not like that. I'm a free thinker. I don't have no doubt in the back of my head, not even on the side, not even in the front of my head, that I'm afraid if one of my subs go to somebody's channel that I feel intimidated, because at the end of the day, I don't watch a lot of these people. I don't. Pig Feet, I haven't seen Pig Feet video in a long time. Okay, Ross, I haven't seen her video in a long time. Okay. Half the time when I see things, it come from other content creators, right? So I haven't seen her video in a while. Let me make that clear. So what I'm trying to say is that I would never, and I don't want to come on this YouTube and insinuate anything to anybody, okay? Because I'm a free thinker and I want y'all to be a free thinker. First of all, when you not sleep, you're going to see things for what it is. I ain't got to tell you nothing. That just like me being a parent, a mom or a daddy, telling somebody in the family that's a bad uncle. When you allow that child to think freely without tainting that mind, sooner or later that child going to see for itself, right? Carla say, hey, beautiful love and sisters, welcome. My Carla, welcome. Betty Boop said, I totally understand, beautiful love. It's sad that drama sells, and especially with our race. Betty Boop, I agree. I agree, Betty Boop. I was always told, make sure you take care of your people first, right? Because I'm 803-843 all day. That's my area code, 803-843. I was always told, take care of your people. Everybody not woke like this. Okay? I can care less what the hell some of these people do on their channel. I don't care. I don't care about that. Okay. I don't, is that's not the problem. The problem is when you have the same exact people who look like you envy you for no apparent reason. That's a sick individual. They might as well call themselves a serial killer. Jeffrey O'Donnell all day long. It doesn't make no sense, Betty Boop. Something is a little off to me. I don't like to feel off about nothing. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. The way I be acting on this YouTube thing, that's not even me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay. I'm ghetto as hell. I done told y'all that over and over again. Yes, I do speak about God in real life. Okay. Even around my clients, people I know, I talk about God. That's something you can never stop. Now, overall, me just talking up here and I'm ghetto as hell. That's the side y'all didn't even see. And that's why I say I come on here, I do my commentary. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from speaking the way I'm gonna speak the way I want to speak, how I want to speak it, when I want to speak it. Because at the end of the day, on this YouTube, to be honest, a lot of people on these YouTube don't like you when they under your channel as sub. Some of y'all know this already. Content creator, you should know this by now. Okay. And you right. Shonda V. Welcome, Shonda V. Say good evening, everyone. Welcome, Shonda V. Betty Boop, Shonda V. You could jump in the convo if you like. If anybody want to come up, I'm about to hit that link. You could come on up. Betty Boop said, Carla. Okay, sis. Miss Amelia said, hey, sis Carla. Mr. Gail said, hey, Carla. Help me understand what is going on. Mr. Gail, we talking about envy versus self. And the reason why I thought about talking about this on today is very important, that we must understand envy versus self. See, it's one way when we walk a certain way, but it's another thing when you want people to walk the same walk you walk, right? Talk, eat, all of that. If you don't like what I like, if you don't eat what I eat, that's elementary stuff. That's elementary, y'all. We got to be free thinkers. For a long time, we was down in the pits of hell. Okay, things but to be turned around, everything but to be replaced upside down and face upside right, how you call it in a sense. For things being backwards for a long time. I don't like backwards things. I don't like to feel off balance, Mr. Gail. When I feel off balance, it messes with my spirit. I don't know why it's like that. I always been like that, Mr. Gail. Anything off, anything looks stupid, it messes with my spirit. And it's taken a lot for me to bridle my tongue, because this is not the real me sitting in front of y'all in front of the screen right now. I'm gonna be truthful with y'all. I ain't sugarcoating it no more, y'all. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Some people don't deserve nice. Mr. Gail, some people don't deserve nice, Mr. Gail. Some people make you, but envy versus self. So what I'm just trying to say, y'all, don't envy nobody. That's no way to live. Envy only can hold you down. You can't grow. I promise you, you can't grow. Okay. And I'm gonna tell y'all this story in a few minutes. Miss Amelia said, hey, Shonda V, hello. Betty Boop said, beautiful love. No, ma'am. That's not true. That's not true at all. You're truly different and a breath of fresh air on these YouTube streets. In my opinion, Betty Boop. Thank you, Betty Boop. Thank you. Carla said, hey, Sister Gail. Good to see you. Yes, we missed Mr. Gail the other day, Carla. Carla said, hey, sis Amelia, Betty Boop. Shonda V speaking to Miss Amelia. Mr. Gail said, Bunny, you can give your opinion and move on. Ooh, thank you, Mr. Gail. I just saying why the people go back and forth with each other. I wasn't talking about you. Or no, Missy Gay, I know you wasn't talking about me. I know you wasn't. No, 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 no. I know you wasn't. In the mix of you saying that, I was saying that, I be coming on here talking to y'all. I don't call no name, but I do give my opinion on things. I know you wasn't saying that for me. Uh Mr. Gay is a money grab. Then when you got somebody like me who voiced their opinion about it, some people really get pissed off. They get in their feelings about it. I said, you know what? The hell with that elementary. I don't care, but that don't make me curse, y'all. I don't care about that elementary crap no more. That shit is crazy, you know. But the back and forth thing, Mr. Gale, I don't know why people do it. It doesn't bother me. I guess because I understand in a sense, but I understand everybody, spirit can't handle that. Y'all remember when Super Cat came on the other night? Super Cat told Super Cat, be yourself. She said, oh, I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm missing curse. Lady, be yourself. Be yourself. Only thing I don't like, Misty Gale, when you got other spiteful content creators, and let me say it like this, Misty Gale. When I say being spiteful, because sometimes things can come back and slap people upside their head, right? See, before I lay down in my bed, I wash my ass. And I'm going to be truthful with y'all, okay? Whether you like me or not, I don't care. I wash my tail before I lay in my bed. In order for me to hit on somebody and see I don't like you, I got to make sure all my ducks in the row, right, Mr. Gale? Before I even put my nose up in the air, I got to make sure my ducks in the row. So I'm not going to sit on YouTube if I know my ducks not in the row. And what I mean, washing my tail, overall, taking care of my hygiene, not overall doing something, coming back and just jumping in my bed. Then I'm coming online, sitting here insinuating things to somebody or acting like, that's what I'm talking about, envy versus self. That's why it's very important we as women, I can't speak for the men, that we take care of ourselves accordingly. Because anytime we sit here misjudging people, knowing that we can't compete nor compare, because I love washing my tail, Misty Gale. Before I get up, let me tell you, I can't get in my bed while washing my tail. This is no word of lie. I don't care if it's 2:00 in the morning. Several times we've been live. I haven't took my shower yet. When I get off live, I go wash my tail. I don't care. I don't care if y'all say Miss Bunny, that doesn't matter. But I can't come up on here insinuate things to the people, but somebody who washed their tail, who don't believe in laying down in their bed filthy. I don't even sit on my bed if I be outdoors. Then I'm gonna come on here and come talk to the people and insinuate things about somebody who overall keep their hygiene up the park. Something missing there. And that's why I say, y'all, when I come live, I don't like nothing unbalanced. I don't. It bothered my spirit. It always did. How the hell I'm gonna let and y'all forgive me, and I'm not trying to be nasty towards anybody who sleep outdoors, but I'm just using the name, the name of it, right? When you got a bum who live outdoors, Mr. Gale, they can't do much. They can't shower, they can't eat. When they poop, they don't have the proper sanitation to clean their poop. That just like that's just like you fussing with somebody who overall, and I'm not gonna say overall because anything possible is what we choose to do, right? When you envy people, we gotta have a valid reason to envy people. Okay. Well, we try to insinuate something about somebody, it might not be true. That's why we got to be very careful what comes out of our mouth. Because sometimes, like how people say, what you see, sometimes what you get, I don't believe in that. Okay. Like how I tell y'all, this is not even me. I'm ghetto as hell. Okay. Bunny is so filthy at the mouth, it's ridiculous. But since I came on YouTube, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it helped me. Okay. I've been a cursing sale horse. I used to say, you bitch this, you bitch that. And it was horrible. And I thank God for y'all because this YouTube is changing me And I haven't cursed in a long time, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, except when I came on here a couple times. But I'm talking overall cursing the way I used to do. This YouTube slowed me down. It did. It did. It did a lot. It did more good for me than harm. But I know I'm talking too much, y'all, but some of y'all get what I'm saying. Carla said, hey, Wonder Woman, sis Shonda. Cheryl. Welcome, Miss Cheryl. If I skip you, Miss Cheryl, welcome. Welcome, Miss Cheryl. I don't see Miss Cheryl, Carla. Oh, I see Cheryl. There you go, Miss Cheryl. Say, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Miss Cheryl. I'm sorry I miss you, love. Welcome. How you doing, Miss Cheryl? I hope everything is going good for you, lady. I hope everything going good for you, Miss Cheryl. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Betty Boop. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you on that, Mr. Gill. You right. Betty Boop said, I totally understand beautiful love is sad. The drama sells, especially in our own race. I read that. You're right, Betty Boop. Betty Boop said, Carla Hayes, sis. Cheryl Smith, welcome, Cheryl. Said, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Miss Cheryl. Carla said, stopping by for a few sisters. Kind of busy, so I would try to come back. Okay, Miss Carla. Betty Boop said, I'm talking about these people that do it on a daily basis, back and forth all day. I understand what you've been saying, Betty Boop. I understand. Uh, Betty Boop, uh, sometimes you got to change it up. I get what you're saying, Betty Boop. Sometimes you just got to change it up. Uh, they got a couple on Facebook, y'all. These couples, they make videos all the time. In the midst of making their videos, they be doing like a lot of pranks. Uh, but I believe if they cut it down a little bit, it could seem more realistic in a sense. When they do the pranks, they just carry on for a long time and it seem unreal. Like if you're going to surprise somebody, it's okay. A 5-minute video is seem more realer. Like, hey, they be carrying things out like the woman taking off all the clothes and it just don't even seem real. But yes, Betty Boop, I'm just insinuating that for what you say. Sometimes things can run out. Shonda V said, good evening, everyone. Welcome, Shonda V. But it doesn't bother me, Betty Boop. That doesn't bother me because I got a choice to tune in or not tune in. And like I say, only support certain people on YouTube. Miss Amelia said, hey, sis Carla. Mr. Gail said, hey, Carla, help me understand what is going on. Miss Amelia said, hey, Shonda V, hello. Betty Boop said, what's going on, y'all? Seems like I just read some of these. Okay, Shonda V speaking to Amelia. Carla speaking to Mr. Gill. Good to see you. Hey, sis Amelia and Betty Boop. Shonda V speaking to Miss Amelia. Mr. Gill said, Bunny, you can give your opinion and move on. I just saying why the people go back and forth with each other. I wasn't talking about you. I know you wasn't, Mr. Gale. Miss Carla said, hey, Wonder Woman, Shonda V. Cheryl. Miss Amelia says, speak on, sister. I sure will, Miss Amelia. Betty Boop said, hey, Shonda. Carla said, press the like button, please. It's appreciated. Mr. Gale said, hello, Shonda V. How are you? Shonda V said, I knew you were a little bit ghetto. Ooh, look at Shonda. That's why I like you. I see it in you. Oh, Lord, Shonda V. I sense a sense of humor. Very classy though. Shonda V, thank you so much, girl. Ghetto as hell, Shonda V. That ain't no lie. You know, I can't my husband said something before. He said, Bunny, you need to be truthful to them people when you up there. You know that's not no real you. When you sitting in front of them people. I said, them people ain't stupid. You think these people they ain't stupid one bit. But I do talk about God. I sure do. I told y'all that already. Even y'all, this no word of lie. When I used to go out partying and stuff, I picked God before anything I did. People used to look at me like I'm crazy. I said, no, baby girl, I'm not getting on no highway. I know I'm doing wrong already, but I pray to God help me. And I pray before I get in my car, and whoever ride with me, you got to pray. If you ain't believe in God and you won't ride with me, you got to pray. You're not getting off in my car while you praying. I pick God in front of everything I'm doing, because that's the only man that can help me. No man or woman who around me can help me except God. So I'm Shonda V. See, Shonda V probably people like I tell him, people know. They ain't no people here on YouTube. These ladies ain't no fool. These very intelligent women's, man. Shonda V, yeah, ghetto as hell, Shonda V. I tell from the 803-843, honey. Georgia too. Misty Shonda V. Shonda V, girl, you is too funny. Shonda V said, I could have tell, honey, you got that ghetto. Wonder Woman said, hey, Shonda V, hello. Wonder Woman said, hello, Shonda. Carla. Carla said, beautiful love, do your thing, said. Shonda V said, Betty, boop. Shonda V said, Betty, I have a new phone. Ooh, Shonda V, what kind of phone you got, Shonda? Betty Boop said, Shonda. Misty Gale said, Bunny, I was just asking a question. Okay, I was just asking the question because when I hear our black sisters on these YouTube screet going back and forth, I just feel some type of way. That's all. Mr. Gill, you know why a lot of people got a problem with that. A lot of people, Mr. Gill. But sometimes, Mr. Gill, to be honest, I'm gonna be truthful with you. Some of these people you can't tell them nothing. Some of them big-headed, and only time they'll pipe down to listen is when somebody on their tail about something. Then it wants you to join in and just, I get what you're saying, Mr. Gale. I totally understand what you're saying. But I believe it just is a way for you to gain numbers, because you got to understand drama sell anyway. People love drama. They love that's anyway on TV, movies. People just love that stuff, Mr. Gale. And I'm gonna be honest with you now. YouTube, if you become a content creator, you read the policy. Sometimes they give you videos too to tell you what you mainly need to do. And that's one right there. So if you see somebody on the bandwagon of doing things, they're going to tell you in so much words, you need to do it too. That's how you're going to gain your subs and your number. You got to give the people what they want. That's just how YouTube is. They tell you that. So if people love that back and forth, it's best for you to come on here, basically make a video and find somebody or join in and go back and forth. Lovely Lisa say, hey, Bunny in chat. Welcome, lovely Lisa. Wonder Woman say, hello, lovely Lisa. Shonda V say, we were not allowed to go to bed without taking a bath. Shonda V, us too. Before my grandmother got a bathroom, y'all, when we was younger, back in the day, they didn't have bathrooms at the time. We had to wash in a big old tub outside, one of them metal tub. I don't think they sell them metal tubs no more. But the metal tub is so big, you could put 2 kids in it at one time. My grandmother, even though at the time we didn't have a bathroom, but we had to wash our tail every single day out that door in that tub. We had to. You're not coming off in that bed in that house while washing your tail. Shonda V, you is so right about that. Betty Boop said, hello, lovely Lisa. Amelia, say hello, lovely Lisa. Lovely Lisa say, hey, Wonder Woman, Mr. Gill, Betty Boop, Carla, Amelia, Dookie. Amelia said, hello, Cheryl. Lovely Lisa said, hello, Shonda. I hope I ain't miss Cheryl again. Well, Cheryl, welcome. Hopefully I can catch your message the next time, Miss Cheryl. Love you, Lisa. Say, hey, Shonda V. Cheryl Smith say, I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. There you go, Miss Cheryl. Shonda V say, lovely Lisa. Betty Boop say, hello, Cheryl. Cheryl, thank you for getting a membership, love. Thank you so much. Each and every one of y'all who have a membership, thank y'all so very much. I really appreciate it. Betty Boop say, hello, Cheryl. Carla say, hey, lovely Lisa Sis. Wonder Woman say, hello, Cheryl. Shonda V said, Mr. Gail. Carla said, there is nobody out here like our beautiful love. Ooh, Carla, thank you. Beautiful love, ghetto as hell, Carla. Shonda V said, Carla, yes. That dang Shonda V. Miss Amelia said, yes, Carla. She's one of the kind. Betty Boop said, beautiful love, you're always on point when you bring it, period. Thank you, Betty Boop. Betty Boop, you is too funny now. Oh, Betty Boop, you's too funny. Love you, Lisa. Say everybody have a little ghetto in them. Go ahead, Lisa. Some people just have too much. Ooh, Lisa. Girl, I knew you've been coming from the, I knew you've been coming out, Lisa. Lisa, you right up with that, honey. Woo, Lisa. Woo, Lisa. Carla said, tell them like it is, Bunny. You got doggone right, Miss Carla. Wonder Woman said, amen, beautiful love. Somebody asked me, y'all, this and Miss Bunny, all that stuff going on YouTube. But I said, hell no, I ain't scared. Won't be scared for shit, no. That's a beautiful love. I'm gonna be rolling. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna go to bed making a video. I'm gonna wake up in the middle. If I get up to pee, I'm gonna get up and make a video. You hear me? I'm gonna run that thing up so bad, y'all. Miss DeGale, I clear the law. Miss DeGale, I'm probably be in the back. Miss Bunny, don't you be doing her and Betty Boop. That's not nice for you, Miss Bunny. I'm gonna say Miss DeGale and Betty Boop. Shit, that's a beautiful love. I don't tell you how I roll now. You bother me, I'm gonna make it my business. And some people I know too, it probably gonna be their business too, and we gonna have fun, baby. Cause Bunny got all kind of stuff in her head too. Whoo, some stuff I ain't even sure. Whoo, the way I talk ain't really. Whoo, don't play with it. I'm gonna have fun, baby. When I say I'm gonna go to bed, wake up, use the bathroom, play with Bink Bink, make a video, wake up, Bink Bink, make a video, all that right there. Riding in the car, making all that right there. They're gonna be like, that chick is retarded. Sure is. Keep playing with it. Want everybody for commentary and keep playing with it. I'm telling you. Hey, baby. I'm gonna be like, will you Wonder Woman said, amen, beautiful love. Shonda V said, I've been watching you for a minute. When you told that story about the family going to the church for the talent show and they performed Michael Jackson's song. Ooh, Shonda V, this is no lie. Matter of fact, Shonda, they came, if I'm not mistaken, they came from Florida. Shonda V. That was a night you will never forget. First lady been sitting in front of me. I tapped First Lady's shoulder. I leaned over. I said, I had a noise real low from the beat. I said, First Lady, what's going on here? She said, I'm not for shorty, but to perform. I said, okay. So I leaned over against the First Lady. Why them kids look like that, First Lady? She said, I don't know, just relax and just, When that music got louder with Billie Jean, I leaned over again. I said, First Lady, that's Michael Jackson. You know that, right? She said, yeah, I know. She said, just let's just see it because they probably gonna bring something different. A church song, Michael Jackson, First Lady. I said, okay. I sit back in my little seat, mama business. Y'all, when that start busting that move and them kids start coming out doing the Michael Jackson, Beautiful Love was under the seat. I had to take it out the door. Once I crack out laughing out loud, the whole church been getting it after that. I had to go out the door, y'all. First Lady came up there. She had to hit the front door, go through them 2 double doors, honey. When I said she been hard down, she couldn't stop laughing. I've been laughing. I've been spitting up all across the place. I said, "Woo, Lord." I couldn't calm down. I said, Lord, please calm me down. This is not the time. This is not the time. I said, girl, you telling me they're bringing something different? They brought Michael Jackson up in the church, girl. What you talking about? She said, I declare the Lord, I didn't know that. Listen, it was a time of our life. That was something I could remember, Shonda V. Let me tell y'all something. The next time I go to service, I don't care. I'm busting that phone out. I'm gonna let y'all see full time for yourself what I'm talking about. Man, let me tell you, I couldn't sit in church no more that night. I couldn't stop laughing. The thing keep going on and on and on. Because after this song, they sat down. And when I look over and see them people, I'll be getting it again. I told First Lady I got to go. I see you later. I can't because I'm interrupting the church. And the people study laughing too. When I laugh, they keep laughing. I had to go. I said, ooh, baby. I seen it all. That was a good service that night, y'all. But ooh, they bust that down, Shonda V. Love you, Lisa. Say right, Bunny. Ain't nobody a punk. You better say so, love you, Lisa. Got the wrong one. Who? Hey, Lisa. Excuse me. Y'all ladies, because I know y'all positive. Excuse me. But you right, Lisa. Not one bit. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Shauna V said, and that's on Mary had a big lamb. Mary had a big lamb. Not the little one. Shonda V. Mary had a little lamb. Shonda. Good God Almighty, Shonda. No, you didn't. Mary had a big lamb and not a little one. You better say so, Shonda V. Shonda V said, I was screaming. Oh, yeah, Shonda V, that song. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Let me tell you something, honey. I've been under the seat several times. Y'all remember the lady I put on one night to talk, Deaconess? She was the woman trying to take the mic from that man, y'all. Her daughter came, met her back. She been laughing. I look back at her and I don't know why I did that. We that's another day we outside busting out laughing. We holding on to each other. I said, girl, get off me, man. Just get off me. Don't even touch me. Y'all, I literally was almost on the ground. That's how funny it was. And we had women's in there, y'all, 90, 80 years old. They got their head under the seat laughing, y'all. That's how funny it was. My sister told me she came one night. We went to a church. She said, Bunny, I had me a good time. I said, girl, let me tell you something. It always a funny moment coming. You hear me? But I'm going to try to record one, y'all, the next time. Y'all got to see this in real time. Real time, honey. Yeah. Shonda V, let me tell you, girl, they had that church rocking that night. You hear me? If you didn't felt the spirit off in there, whoo, baby, after that, they had it rocking. But yeah, I had to go, y'all. When I couldn't stop, I had to go. I had to. I said, this is unreal, man. I said, ain't no way. But the man who was singing that day, y'all, I think he was high. Something was going on with him. But his wife was so embarrassed. She was very embarrassed, y'all. She was very embarrassed. I tell you, boy, Sean, they got some good moments, honey. You could catch in church now. You're going to find somebody in church that do the unnormal, the unthinkable. Sure will. Love you, Lisa, laughing. All y'all laughing. Legend of Oz say hello, beautiful love. Mars in chat. Welcome, Legend. Welcome. Legend, you got to start giving me a time, brother, when you're going to be going live, because I don't want to miss it. My Amelia, I don't know why you what's going on, my Amelia? Why your message didn't came through? This is not normal. You got to tell me when you're going live, my brother. Miss Amelia said that's what they're doing these days. They're bringing the devil music to the church. What does Michael song got to do with God? Amelia, you is correct. See, the lady and her husband did their research, Amelia. When they see it, the church was having a concert, they thought it was they thought it was a concert where anybody could have come, and that wasn't the case. Now, where they probably from, they probably do that up in Florida, but in the near the South, they don't do that. Bring that stuff into the church house. Shonda V said, I wish I was a fly on the wall. Ooh, Shonda V, if you been there, honey, I'll be letting you out. You have to sit right next to me. You sure would. Shonda, girl, I was doing me some laughing. You hear? The Legend said, okay, beautiful love. Yeah, Legend, because I don't get your notification, and I hate when I miss your lives. Wonder Woman said, hello, Legend. Shonda V said, I know we spent all our life in church growing up all day. Ooh, Shonda, honey. All day long. You get out of service, Shonda, you got to go to the evening service. Ooh, Shonda. The Legend of Oz say hello, Wonder Woman. Miss Amelia say hello, Legend. Yeah. Your other message didn't came through, Miss Amelia. I don't understand why it didn't. I had to read it off this screen instead of this one. Amelia say hello, Legend. Legend say Amelia. Alexandria. Love you, Lisa said, was he hitting Michael Jackson move too, Bunny? Sure was, Love you, Lisa. Had it down to the T. He been hitting no moves in church, honey. The whole church been, y'all, this nowhere to lie. When I said on old people been had their head between their legs laughing. That was a time. Dookie said, hey, Legend. Legend said, lovely Lisa. Legend of Oz said, hello, Dookie. Yeah, Legend, it been a time in that church that night. You hear me? Whoo, boy. It been a time, y'all. But I thank God, y'all. I really enjoy myself, y'all. I really did. I really enjoy myself. Lord have mercy, y'all. I said they did it again. When they did that Michael Jackson, I said, good God Almighty, we going to hell. Whoo, we going to hell. So I tapped First Lady again. That's what got her really cracked up when I said this. I was First Lady, y'all going to hell. She been letting loose then. Her husband trying to hold it on the pulpit. He been trying to hold it in after she laughed. I said, ooh, baby. Let me get up out of here, baby. I can't hold it no more. I'm steady laughing and try to talk at the same time. I've been out of breath, y'all. I had to lean on my car, find my car, and just try to sit down for a little. I've been out of breath. Shonda V said, I have some funny church stories. Them ushers was mean. Ooh, we kept us in line. Shonda V, I've been an usher too. I kept them in line too, Shonda V. They had the, the real bad churn, Shonda V. When I go to church and I usher, let me tell you, them jokers been in check. When they see me, no lie, they be in the seat like this. And I look over. Then I asked him, "Got anyone you got to use the bathroom?" No, ma'am. I said, "Now if you move here, I'm gonna take you at this church and I'm gonna tear your tail up. Do you hear me? Do you hear Miss Bunny?" Yes, ma'am. Shonda V. I had them kids on lock, Shonda V. I sure did. And if anybody come and they talk too much, even older people, you got the hand up like that, and I'm walking through there, lean up. You're not supposed to talk in church, man. Then sit back up. Boy, Deaconess said one day, "Oh, Sister Bunny got this church in check. God doggone right. When you come through that threshold, you better have respect. Take the bubble gum out your mouth. No bubble gum in your mouth." And I'm here to hear the word. Kids on deck, you in the back with me. Don't you move, don't you budge. And if you get up, you better raise your hand. I had them joking like they in preschool, girl. What you saying, Shonda V? Them Germans scared as hell at me, y'all. Oh, Lord, them Germans scared. Oh, Lord, y'all. Yes, y'all. Sure did. Had it behind back, look like a stiff mummy. You got to do it, Shonda V. Yeah, you got to do it, Shonda V. You got to do it. I had them churn and check her, and I be telling them things. You better not disrespect your mom and daddy. I be one of them churn be telling their mom and daddy what I be saying. I sure do. The Legend of Oz said, what's your favorite scripture in the Bible? Beautiful love. Psalms 23 and Psalm 61. Those my favorite. I love all of them, Legend. Lovely Lisa. Say, hey, Legend. Ooh, the Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in the green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restore my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, but beautiful love shall fear no evil, for thou is with me. Thy rod, the staff that comfort me, that prepares the table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anoint my head with oil. My cups runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Let me make sure, because, hey, wait a minute. Am I a little off, y'all? Something ain't right. Am I a little off? Did I skip a beat or something, y'all? I got to go back, y'all, and read that. I definitely got to go back and read it, y'all. Yep. You know, Psalms 23 remind me the lily in the valley. You ever heard the story of the lily in the valley? I look at lily in the valley like this in my mind. Whatever dark place you in, you is like that lily that God is going to take you out of that dark valley, but you must have faith in spite of. Don't you give up. The walk might be hard, but I promise you, when you sit and you wait on God, because you got to understand, trouble don't last always. It doesn't for nobody. We as the people give up. God never give up on us. We always want things quick, fast, in a hurry. When we see things don't work the way we want it to work, we always move in our term and we thinking it's God, and it ain't. That's why some people call me crazy when I go through in life. Some people say, "Girl, you crazy. I would have been in the streets right now." Or, "Girl, you crazy. I've been hunching on everything." But I know it's a God who sit high and look low. I don't play with that thing, y'all. And that's why I tell y'all, when you trust and you believe in God, and I promise you in everything, when somebody wronged you or did you wrong, when you wait on God, I promise you, when God put hands on them, they're going to want man to pray. They're going to want man to help them. They're going to come and ask for forgiveness. They're going to a pastor. They're going to try to find any way possible to get that off of them. But God ain't allow that to shake off until he ready. That's why beautiful love move a certain way in real life. I don't move with the world when the world moving and doing things. That's why I say this internet stuff, I can't follow the masses because I don't do that in real life. I'm a free thinker by nature. I don't let nobody think for me. Either you like me or you don't. And if you don't and you thinking for somebody else because they think like that, shame on you. I done told y'all. And I ain't putting no separation between nothing because this is what I meant to say today. Thank you, Lord. Nobody have the power to wish anything. When God see a lot of people on this internet gonna fall out, a lot of these content creators, you better think for yourself. Because I promise you, me sitting here today, and y'all, I'm the first who said it. When you fall out, don't say not supposed to walk by your tomb. Because I tell y'all all the time, you better think for yourself, like who you want to like. Do not allow nobody to control your mind. Because when people start falling out, it ain't no such thing as you ain't on my side. Don't come over here. All that should have been done with in school. Because this comment is brewing prophecy. You can't throw prophecy away regardless if you like it or not. And if you say you believe in God and you don't believe in prophecy, shame on you. You need to throw your whole body in the trash. Because once your mind gone, the body is over. Take that the way you want it. See, I know a lot of people not going to like me because you're not even spiritually in tune with God. See, it's one thing that you say, you know what, I love God, but being spiritually in tune with God is another thing, and it's going to show. That's why I tell y'all, I don't hate nobody. I might don't like the things they do, but I'm far from hate. Hate is a harsh word. When you hate somebody and mistreating people, that's not of God. That is demonic. I came on my live one day and I said, Ocean, I didn't appreciate. Matter of fact, I didn't say that right away. I came on my live so where Ocean, the lady, was saying something about me, but it wasn't negative. Y'all, I'm be honest, it wasn't negative, right? The conversation been about Ocean say, well, the lady said, well, she unsubscribed from everybody. She need to make, basically, I need to make my mind up. You know, you can't sway back. You can't do this. You can't do that. You need to make your mind up. But in my head, I say I could do what I choose to do. I don't care if I were to make, I don't care if I gossip with somebody and I say I want to do reaction. I'm doing this now. That's my business, right? So I'm trying to prove a point here. When Ocean came in my live one night, right? Ocean said, hey, I speak back. I don't hate that man. Only thing I say, I didn't appreciate that, Oshka, which you got to say, you could have told me, right? But it wasn't negative. I couldn't get mad because it wasn't even negative. It wasn't. This is what I'm saying. People got all right to voice their opinion about things. Ain't nothing wrong with him saying, him and that lady saying what they say. It wasn't nothing negative at all. I voice my opinion about things. But people pick and choose on what they're going to like and don't like. That's what I got a problem with. If ain't nobody dragging you and saying nothing negative, what to get mad for? I can't get mad at that man. That man ain't never said nothing negative about me that I know about. Even when I heard him, it wasn't even nothing negative. And I had to revamp that thing all over again and say, you know what? That man ain't been negative nor her. The lady just was saying, well, I hope she just make her mind up. Which literally I had to do nothing because if I want to do this one day and do, that's me. But he ain't overall been negative. So we got to be careful. And I had to went back and listen to that thing all over again and make sure, y'all, I did. So when he came in my chat one night, I said, hey, brother, I appreciate you. You know, you've been saying something but me. Ain't been no big thing, but it wasn't negative. I don't hold grudge. That's evil. That's a category of a wicked person. See, y'all Christian people out here, and I'm going to say Christian ladies, y'all be saying things that I love God and I know I'm for God, and then at your ear, you saying foolish things. I only support certain people or crazy stuff that God, let me tell you, it's so crazy. I don't even go to Bad Body channel, but who is I to tell y'all don't go to her channel? Y'all get what I'm trying to tell y'all right now? That's demonic. How some of y'all grown women in y'all 60s at that, and I'm in my 40s, going to sit here and tell people, oh, I don't watch her anyway, so it doesn't even matter. You is an old fool from the pits of hell. That's why the Bible says hell enlarges itself every single day because the lack of knowledge of people itself. See, that's why I say that's hate. That's coming from a place of hate. Okay? When you don't care for somebody and what they say, that's a whole different thing. But when you hate somebody, you go ahead on to sit in your daddy. Don't try to compare yourself to somebody you can't. It doesn't work like that because I don't hate nobody. I got good sense. Some of these people gonna cause y'all to bust hell wide open. If you dead today or tomorrow, you better pray to God your soul is right. That's all I'm saying. Operating in the place of hate is different than you speaking your opinion. If somebody came on YouTube and dragged somebody, if they say they're gonna drag them back, they got all right to do so, to drag them back. I don't blame them. Hell, I might do the same thing. But what I'm saying is that when somebody's spewing hate, okay, uh, real hate, like for real hate, uh, and you could tell demons, and that's what I meant to talk about on today. But sometimes I get sidetracked, y'all. Demons are real, okay? Demons use people. People can't use demon. Y'all remember that. So if you say you love God and you for God and you a Christian, okay? If you say you a Christian, some of y'all people say y'all love God. Y'all need to stand for what is God, okay? Y'all can't sit here and say I love God at one mouth, but in the other end, you think it's something totally different that's not of God. God is a man of love. Ain't nothing wrong with you voicing your opinion. Yeah, somebody cursed me, I probably gonna curse them back. Somebody dragged me, I probably gonna drag them back. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about overall being evil. When you playing right evil in your spirit, that's a demon in you. It's okay to say we love God, I'm a Christian, but when you got a demon in you, just evolve it in your spirit, you better get that bad boy out of you. Y'all ever heard back in the day when they said demons can kill you? That's a real thing. I see in real life, y'all, pastors when pastors used to ask me, deacon, evangelist, pastor, I think two other people, he used to ask me, Sister Bunny, can you go with us? To go pray for somebody. I said, no, I ain't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm good. Said, Sister Bunny, who wants you there? Please come with us. I'll go. But when you're dealing with other pastors outside of that realm, be casting demons out people, you can see them demons in them people rising through their neck is a big old lump. It's like a big old lump under their neck trying to come out. And if that demon don't come out, if you ain't got nobody who not doing it correctly, it can kill you. It literally strangling you. So basically, it's going to carry you to hell, whatever hell is, right? It's going to carry you there. Stop taking stuff for a joke and think for yourself. Letting a demon control you. Because I'm going to tell y'all, some of these people is what y'all see, but some of these people got a full-fledged demon in them. Y'all take this stuff for a joke all y'all want. This ain't no game. Y'all know how many times I sit behind this screen, people actually was praying against me. Because anytime you don't let nobody know you praying for them, you praying against them. That's considered witchcraft in the Bible. They're revolving a spirit on me as I'm sitting up here talking to y'all sometime. I never did anything to these people because they got a demon in them. When somebody tell you to walk as their tune, that's a demon. I can prove to y'all through scriptures what you dealing with. So don't sit here and tell me this girl crazy. I don't know why she talking like that. No, I ain't crazy one bit. I'm a very knowledgeable woman and I love learning stuff. But one thing I'm not going to let nobody do, make it seem like I'm an overall drunk. No, I might be in the spirit more than others, where it start draining me while I'm on this internet, it'll start pulling me. I look like I'm drunk. I look like I'm sleepy. Somebody who's not in the spiritual realm not going to understand this thing. But they got a full-fledged demon in them. Ain't no demon going to like me. First thing I said when I first came to YouTube, no word of lie for some of y'all who remember. Who remember when I say a demon would never, ever be attached to me, nor subscribe to me, nor come on my channel? This is something that I already knew since birth. And as I began to get older, it was prophesied to me several times through apostles. Okay. So don't sit here and think I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not no fool, baby. Demons operate in the spirit with other demons. Most people who in this chat are seers. They are gifted people from God. Okay, gift come from God. Even though if they don't know, some of them probably don't even know. Anything you attach to, that's who you are. So if you are gifted people is revolves around gifted people. Some don't know that. You only drawn to what you are. It might be to a point to where you got some people want to learn how to bring their gift out. I even talk about that one night. Some people want gifts. You already got a gift. You got to just bring it out. But yes, we dealing with demons, y'all. These are demons on this YouTube street, full-fledged demons. And I see it, y'all. A demon don't like nobody to know they're a demon. Let me make that clear. I've been around this thing too much. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, demons, demons, yes, demons. Shoot, y'all think this is a game? That's why I be saying all these 843, 803s, they need to be ashamed of themselves. Sometimes I sit back and I think on things sometimes. How you can't see that. Okay, stop playing. I hate when people miss the little simple things that can really swipe you off your feet later. You think this a game. This ain't no god doggone game. That's why I stay hidden the way I do at sometimes. I stay hidden for a reason. Yeah. Legend of Oz said, lovely Lisa. Dookie said, hey, legend. I read that one. Trying to be to keep us in line. Okay, I read that. Lovely Lisa said, hey, Legend of Oz said, hello, lovely Lisa. How was your day? Chatting with Miss V. Hello, chatting with Miss V. Say hello, everybody. Betty Boop. Say hello, everyone entering the chat. The Legend of Oz. Say hello, Betty Boop. Chatting with Miss V. Say hello, Betty Boop. Chatting with Miss V. How you doing, love? Hope you having a great day. Shonda V said I couldn't wait to get done singing. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my eyes. I gotta get it back. Focus. Shonda V said I couldn't wait to get done singing and go sit in my mama lap. Shonda V, this to make you sing in church. Shonda V. Talk to me, Shonda. Talk to me, honey. Dookie said, hey, Miss V. Lovely Lisa said, I see you, bunny. You was on their neck. You better say so, lovely Lisa. Yes, ma'am. Chatting with Miss V. Lisa, I'm telling you, Lisa, you be on it. I'm telling you, Lisa. Chatting with Miss V. Said Dookie. Misty Gale said hello. Chatting with Miss V. Lovely Lisa said, hey, Miss V. Chatting with Miss V. Say hi, Misty Gale. Chatting with Miss V. Say lovely Lisa. Shonda V said, I learned that about 8 years old. Psalms 23. I'm sorry. Yeah, Shonda V, me too. I could have said songs on the back of my head, y'all, and I need to get back to my songs. I had know my songs on the back of my head, like different songs on the back of my head, y'all. I got to get back into it. Yeah, Shonda V. Them songs in the Bible is very powerful. And they are used to cast spells away too, y'all. And it can heal you. It can heal your body, bring healing. So don't overlook songs in the Bible. Songs are put there for a specific reason. You got to know how to use it. Wonder Woman. Hello, chatting with Miss V. Amelia said, hey, Miss V. Legend of Oz said, hello, Miss V. Chatting with Miss V said, the rod and thy staff will comfort me. Ooh, chatting with Miss V. Yes, that's the word. The rod and the staff should comfort me. Yes, that's it. Love you, Lisa. Go ahead on, Bunny. You better say it. Chatting with Miss V said Wonder Woman, Legend of Oz, Amelia. Now y'all doing hope all is well. How y'all doing? Hope all is well. Mr. Gale said, we may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. You better say so, Mr. Gale. Go ahead, Mr. Gale. I love it, love it. Chatting with Miss V said, you better say so, Mr. Gale. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I love that. Weeping may endure for a night, but them joy coming within the morning. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Wonder Woman said, come on, beautiful love. Chatted with Miss V said, speak, beautiful love. The Legend of Oz said, right, beautiful love. Betty Boop said, come on now. Amelia said, speak, sister, you're telling the truth. Chatting with Miss V said, that what mature women do. Don't hate, communicate. Ooh, chatting with Miss V, you better say so. Chatting with Miss V, you said a mouthful. Mr. Gibbs, you better preach, Bunny. This is no word of lie, y'all. If I had the information that I know now, way back then, I would have looked out for a lot of my people, y'all. This is no word of lie. I used to help people, but I limit myself. Okay. That's why now, the information I got now, I ain't limit myself on nothing. I told this young lady today, my daughter called me to get her some chicken, y'all. I said, okay, they open, I'll go get it. I went there and got my daughter her chicken. And I told that girl behind the counter, I said, look, start looking out for people more. See, it's okay to want these tips in this tip jar, but you got to give back sometime. Sometimes stop charging people that come in here if they want some chicken. Get them, say, here's a free box chicken a day. Give back to the people. She said, yes, ma'am, Miss Bunny, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. She said, for now on, I'm going to do it. More blessings to start coming your way. You know, you got to give back. You can't always have your hand and don't give back to the people. You got to give back something. That's right, Amelia. Speak, sister. You're telling the truth. Chatting with Miss V said that's what mature women do. Don't hate, communicate. Ooh, V, you said a mouthful. Mr. Gill said, you better preach, Bunny. Chatting with Miss V said, you're speaking truth. Chatting with Miss V said, hi, Shonda V. The legend said, right. Dookie is laughing. Dookie, my Dookie. Yeah, y'all. A bunch of demons on here. Like for real. And not calling a person a demon, because demon lives in people. Those are demons. And you got to understand, demons would never connect itself to anything that's of God. Y'all ever notice y'all will find some pastors there say things like homicide. When somebody don't like a person or don't care for them, or if it's something about that person, 9 out of 10 is nothing bad. It's more so something good, right? Demons would never attach themselves that's witches of God. We learn that, y'all. All of us in here learn that at a younger age. Demons only connect itself with demons. That's the true thing. Godly people, I don't care what the outside of a person look like. I'm talking about the inside, y'all. Okay, I'm talking about the inside of a person. How your heart is, how you treat people, how you think. See, it's one thing you call somebody a name. I'm not talking about that, because your heart might don't even mean what you say. I'm talking about overall being hateful as hell. Like hate, hate, hate. I don't care for her. That's a demon. How am I say I don't like somebody I ain't never been around? Never been in my presence. That's weird. That's a demon. So some of y'all so-called say y'all love God and y'all don't know what y'all dealing with or operate with. Y'all can't tell a demon. Y'all can't interpret what is what. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. And you're wondering why God don't give you a gift. You want it, but you can't get it because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. God know what he doing when he do it, y'all. This lady asked me one day, she said, Bunny, that girl had put evil things on you, Miss Bunny. This is what my client told me a while back, y'all. This is a true statement. She was under the dryer. I never told this lady nothing. She's Miss Bunny. Can you come here for a minute? So when I walked to her, she said, Miss Bunny, I ain't trying to get in your business or nothing. But she said, I don't know why God allowed me to see you going through something right now, but this girl have did something. She said, Miss Bunny, God gave you a gift where you can speak things, Miss Bunny. And how I know, she said, Miss Bunny, people talk. She said, I know you for years. She said, Miss Bunny, you got a gift to speak things into existence. But she said, I don't understand her, but this girl did something that could literally take your life from you. And you didn't even wish one thing on this girl for what she done to you and what you going through as she was speaking, right? She said, why are you trying to spare her, Miss Bunny? This girl didn't want to spare you. I said, baby girl, it don't work that way. I said, now, when you speak evil on people, that's part of witchcraft in the Bible. That's when God was speaking about the witchcraft. How people was actually literally putting curses on people by them just speaking. I choose not to do it, and I choose to still pray to God until it fall off, because you got to understand something. I don't believe in fighting somebody for what they did to me. I believe in when God put his hands into it, he is going to do a better job than what I can do. Yes, God did give me a gift, but I don't use it for every old thing. I'm not going to use it because my daughter lost a job or this person hungry. It doesn't work like that. I use it for something very, very, very important. That's why I didn't use it towards her, because I was sparing her feelings, because I know it's going to happen. So that's why I did it. But I said, God got ways of doing things. I ain't going to wish nothing. I'm praying to God, because when God put his hands on that right there, two things going to happen. He going to out her, or he going to allow her to go through the pain, baby. And I promise you, the pressure from God, ain't no man can help you when God put hands on you. That's why I be saying, y'all, some of these people, they know better, but they don't care. Because that demon, a demon would never care about anybody's feelings on how they hurt it, how they tear it down. They don't want to see nothing grow. It's like a tree. If I give y'all some seed right now, probably a handful of y'all probably gonna believe that tree gonna grow like seeds that you could plant in a tree, right? Only a handful of y'all. So those who believe, when you plant that seed, it's gonna grow, it's gonna prosper. That's how life is, period. Anytime when somebody can hold you back on your way of thinking, because remember, once you lose your mind, your whole body gonna drop. That's a true thing. You can't get that back. When somebody control your mind, they're controlling your blessings. They're controlling your life, period. Some of y'all praying to God for something it can't manifest because you're not operating in your true self. Be yourself. Whatever your mind tell you to do, you will operate for your mind. That's your judgment that you got to stand before God on. I don't care. It might be something they don't like, but it's okay. That's your judgment. Ain't nowhere in hell somebody going to tell me what I could and couldn't do when I got to stand before God myself. When that time come, I know you was a lie. I know you was a lie. I don't operate on that time. Not even for my own blood family. And I damn sure ain't gonna operate on my time for you. That's why I tell y'all, be free thinkers. When you go before God in judgment, you got to get judged for everything you do. But when you put your hands in something, like I told you about my daddy, if I would have operated on his time, part of his judgment would have been on me too. Bunny did enough where I got to take on my own. I can't carry somebody else's load. You better think for yourself. You better move accordingly. I'm not telling you to walk every day with a Bible under your arm. No. I love a free thinker. I was born that way. So I'm going to love which is of me. So y'all don't want y'all to knock me for that. I love free thinkers. I love it. A free thinking person, man, you'll want to get them the whole world if you got it. Because I know the meaning behind that. That's a powerful thing. That's powerful, y'all. Free think is very powerful. Some of y'all are free thinkers. Y'all just don't know how much power y'all have. If you're a free thinker, right? and you don't walk by no other tune except the tune that you believe in, regardless how it may hurt people, they don't see things in the same light you're going to see things. I promise you, you is a very powerful being, but you just don't even understand the powers you got right now. When I been to the gas station the other day, y'all, me and my daughter, my baby girl, the young man behind the counter, I said, you don't even understand being a man, how much power you got right now. He said, what? And I break it down just a little bit. He said, I never knew that. So the other guy been at the register, he been like, man, you ain't know that? He said, no, I didn't know that. That's why I be telling men, y'all, legend, any man out there, y'all get tricked by the things in the world. That's how y'all powers get taken from y'all. And how I say y'all get tricked. It could be a sexy woman. It could be a boo thing running their hand through your head. Oh, you look good. You cute. They're tricking you out of your place of your power. But if you can stand firm, and if you got a family right now, and this is nowhere, I'm not making this up. I told my brother-in-law this long time ago, another brother-in-law I got. He asked me one day, I visited them a while back. He said, Miss Bunny, you remember when you've been telling us, we was talking one day about the power of a man and stuff like that. And I said, yeah, I remember. He said, Miss Bunny, that true? I said, yeah. He said, I'm going to try it. I got to see it. The man did it. No word of lie. He came back 2 months later. He said, Bunny, I went for a kid's party. I ain't never forget. He was sitting on the front porch when I pull up smoking a cigarette. He said, Miss Bunny, turn this other light off. And I ain't gonna burn that too long. He said, Miss Bunny, what you tell me I'm doing it, Miss Bunny, is scaring me so bad. I said, what's scaring you? He said, you remember when you told me, don't let the world trick me and see how much the blessings going to flow being a man? I said, yeah, I remember that because that's a promise. That's one of the promises that I remember that God told the men's, right? He said, Miss Bunny, no word of lie. He said, I'm getting so much money right now. I just been telling my wife, it frightens him. He said, man, while I'm sleeping, I'm making money. It's so scary. It's ridiculous. He said, Bunny, I got way more money now to take care of my house, my mama house, and help my other family if I choose to. That's so much money coming in right now. I said, see, and she agreed. She agreed. She said, Bunny, he ain't lying. I said, let me tell you something. When God made a promise on something, and that's why I say I'm a free thinker, and I want y'all to be the same exact way. I don't care who don't like me. I'm going to tell you because what I know, I want you to have some of it too. See, I ain't no selfish person of God, that God created me. He didn't create me to be self. He created me to actually see people prosper, speak things in their life, healing and all that stuff, right? So if God created me to be a special way, I know he created y'all to be special too. Why this world is an illusion, is not real. You create everything in front of you. That person you see in the mirror, you created how you want it to look and for everybody else to see you. So what you see in that mirror is really nothing there. Let me use this for an example. I'm going to get this piece of paper right here. A factory got to make this paper, right? A factory got to make this paper. When you look inside the mirror, when you go in your bathroom, look at it this way. It might seem confusing. Okay, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. I glad y'all hold on until I get this thing here up and rolling. Software. Y'all know how this thing can go sometimes. So okay. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm so sorry about that. Thank God for this app, y'all. This app is something else, y'all. I love it. And why I love it, y'all, if you get knocked off, it'll bring you right back on in. Let me get off this. Get off that back in the chats. Let me see the chat. Uh Chatting with Miss V. I'm so sorry about that. Uh oh, I know what I've been right here. Chatting with Miss V says some of these folks out here on these streets are so evil and hateful, and they take out their frustration on others. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Chatting with Miss V, you is so correct. I agree. The legend of Oz said people be thinking they're tired, but it be their soul that's drained. Legend, thank you. And I hope one day you do a live on that, legend. I hope you do a live so you can teach some of these slow people who got these little slick things to say. I hope you do a live one day, brother. Uh, where you can talk about it. So uh, and y'all, you know what, we can do different lives teaching people different things, because everybody ain't gonna know everything, y'all. Some of these people don't even know and understand, and you is so right, brother. Yes, it's very draining. You is right. Hold on, I think I'm going too far down. Let's see. Okay, that's where I'm at. Okay, under legend, the next one. Dookie, say hey, legend. Shonda V, say chatting with Miss V. She's speaking to you. Dookie, say hey. Um, Miss V, yes, truth. Yeah, that's true. Miss V said, you right. Chatting with Miss V, say hey, lovely Lisa. I am sorry. Just heard her all. Hold on, I gotta read it off this one, y'all, because woo, we beautiful love, baby. Can't. Okay. Chatham Miss V said, hey, lovely Lisa, I am so sorry. Just heard her tell me you had spoken. Make sure I'm on the right one. Lord, me using that. I gotta I can't use that right now, y'all. Shonda V said, yes, beautiful. Our children choir was the Scrape Band. Started at 6 years old. Oh, wow, Shonda V. They started real young. Now, our drummer in the church, he was 5 years old. And baby, when I see that little boy to catch the Holy Ghost, Shonda V, whoo, baby, that little boy, he could have do it all by himself. The organ, the drums, and everything by himself at 5 years old. People couldn't believe it. The Legend of Oz said I started doing commentary in this sector September of 2021. In April, I did a video stating I'm done. Once I realized I was in the realm of demons, I had to pull my spirit out. Brother, let me tell you something. This is no word of lie. Y'all remember when I came on YouTube, right? I was doing commentary on Layla. I was doing commentary on her. I stopped for a while because it was real demons behind the screen that she knew that was casting a spell on me, right? They even had the demon subscribe to my channel. That's how deep it was. Every time I mention, it's like I'm calling your name now. The demon that was in my chat, the name was fixated into a spell. Every time I called that name that was in my chat, I was casting a spell on myself, right? One night, God told me in the spirit, that's a witch. They're all the same demons. And I paused on live one day and I got quiet and I just looked. When God told me that in the spirit, that's a demon. I just looked. I said, what? Then I started looking at my chat more closely and I saw it. I said, okay. Now she came on her live one day and she said at her own mouth, right? That's why I be telling people, y'all think this stuff is a game. This is not a game at all. Okay. And I'm glad you said that earlier, Legend. Yes, our spirit get drained when we on here because we spiritual beings. Everybody is not spiritual with God, so you're not gonna get drained. You good to go because Satan already done got you probably, right? So this whole YouTube thing, it vibrates around demons and spiritual beings of God, right? Now we have demonic gods and we have good gods. Demonic gods, they can change the masses. They can get anything they want. They can summons how they want things to be, right? Think about it, y'all. Think about how I'm trying to show y'all this big picture. A demon can control anything, right? If they say, you know what? That's why the Bible even speaks of this is not our actual home. Don't even try to build your treasures upon this land because this is not even our land. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, a demon can change whatever they choose to change. They got powers too, but not the power that God has. So if they say, you know what, because demons can only control weak people. Ooh, Lord, I thank you. I thank you. I was supposed to talk about this today, and I forgot what it was when I came on this No Word Alive. Last night, God told me in the spirit after I took my shower, demons is in control of this network, right? So if you see somebody, he said, how you can tell demons, they can control your mind. If somebody tell you right now, if I tell you right now, because I don't have the power to do it, I'm not a demon. If I had the power, I could tell y'all right now, I want y'all to do such and such. You're going to do it. Because demons only can control what is weak, not what's strong of God. Remember, only what is weak. If you happen to, let me use this for an example. If you're being controlled right now, 9 out of 10, your spirit is weak. A demon can make you do anything when your spirit weak. And 9 to 10, you want to roll with the demon say, right? If you're a spiritual person of God, the demon not gonna like you. Okay. It's like basically, and if I'm wrong, y'all correct me. Let me make sure, because I'm way behind y'all. Please forgive me. I can't make y'all do anything. Some people probably look at me like, hell no, I ain't doing that, beautiful love, girl. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a demon. I can't make you do nothing. I'm not saying it right, but some of y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not saying it the correct way. It's not coming out right. Shonda V said, acquire. Shonda V said, new phone. Y'all work with me. Or you good, Shonda? We understand. Chatting with Miss V says, Shonda V, ours was called the Sunshine Band. Chatting Miss V, the Sunshine Band. Shonda V said, Legend of Oz, you are right. He did help her. Just letting you know, You were correct. Yes, legend. There's no word of lie. I always told my supporters I wanted to go back and start my commentary, but somehow I don't know what it is. That's why I'm up here talking every single day. It's not happening, y'all, for some reason. So I don't never force nothing. It don't have anything to do with Lili, but it's a more spiritual thing why God is not allowing it to happen, y'all. Spiritual, and I understand now. But when God showed me in the spirit last night, he says a lot of demons in this sector. Demons is the one who take control of people. Children. Okay, I read that one. The Legend of Oz. I started doing commentary on the sector in 2021 in April. That's when we have done. I realized I was in the realm of demons. Yes, yes, legend. Legend, you is so correct. You is correct. Shonda V said, new phone, y'all work with me. Shonda V, I understand love. And Miss V says Shonda V. Curse was called the choir was called the Sunshine Band. Ooh, chatting Miss V. I ain't never heard the Sunshine Band, but that's a cool name. The Sunshine Band. Sunshine Band. Wow. The Sunshine Band chatted with Miss V. Good God. Oh Lord. Shonda. Oh Lord. Shonda V said, oh, you were right. He did help her. Just letting you know you were right. You were correct. Shonda V talking to you, legend. Lovely Lisa said, I remember when you did that one, legend. Um, that it scared me. Ooh, legend. I definitely needed. Ooh, I can't be missing y'all lives, y'all. I don't be getting no notification. Shonda V said, Miss V, speeches too. Dookie said, I remember that, legend. Chatting with Miss V said, I remember that, legend. You were the first to speak on what was happening on these streets. I don't think I had no legend yet, y'all. But let me tell you, baby, when I saw that, some real flesh demons. You hear me? And I'm gonna tell you something. A demon would never like me. And I told y'all when I first came to YouTube, I told y'all that was a matter of fact, that wasn't the first thing. But when I first started making videos, I was telling you, I said, y'all demons would never be attracted to me. They would never connect with me. No way possible. If somebody's a demon or got a demon in them, they ain't gonna like me. And I don't care. Because they're a demon anyway. Sometimes I do things to test that spirit to see. Care with no demon. Some of these people can't see. They really thinking whew, child. Only thing I'm gonna say is some of them moving a certain way for a reason, and you better move a certain way. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Chatting with Miss V, Shonda V. R was called. Okay, I read that one. I remember that, legend. You were the chat. Miss V said, lovely Lisa. I was scared of legend when I first watched him. He came out with those dragons, and I was like, nope. Why are you scared, Miss V? What you scared for, Miss V? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me, please. Oh, wow. What the hell going on? Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? I think I got knocked off. Just don't know. God is working behind the scenes and people just don't know. I agree, Mr. Gale. I agree, Mr. Gale. YouTube. Let me see something. Can y'all hear me, Mr. Gale? Let me see something quick. Okay, okay. Just making sure you can hear. Okay, Amaria, thank you so much, love. Thank you. The Legend of Oz said, you was truly, let me go back to the chat right quick, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with my phone, honey. The legend said you was in the murky waters, Miss V. In 2021, you had to get suited and booted too. Ooh, Miss V. Miss V been in the murky waters at that time, legend. Wow. Mr. Gail said, Dookie, I look at it like this. Make every day like it's your last day on earth. For instance, if you at a club and drinking and God take your life in the club, you don't want to be in that situation. I agree, Mr. Gail, you right. I agree. Anybody want to come up before I leave off this live today? Anybody want to come up? You're more than welcome. I'm gonna post this link in the chat right quick. I ain't got nothing to do, y'all. I'm good tomorrow. I ain't got nothing to do. And if anybody want to come up, just hit that link. You don't have to show your face if you don't wanna. But I know what God tell me. That's not gonna frighten me where I can't support nobody, but I know what time it is. Caller speaking to Miss V. Hey, legend and legend. Legend speaking to Miss V. Caller speaking to Miss V and legend. Oh, that's my Dookie. What Dookie say? I hope I ain't skip over all y'all. Okay, I see where I'm at now because I was lost, y'all. Okay, I think I have been to. I agree, Miss Gill. You gotta you gotta live like that's your last days. For real, for real. Now, if you get caught sinning, yes, that can be your resting place forever. So I don't want to mislead and tell nobody different. Now, when I used to go out and when I used to travel going out, I always ask God for traveling grace and mercy from the things I can't see and the things I can see. Because sometimes, y'all, this no word of lie. Several times I have drunk. Did I drink and drive? No. I always have a designated driver. Let me use this for an example. One night, me and my girlfriend went out. My first time ever experiencing seeing more than one lanes at one time. I thought me in my head, oh, I'm good. I can drive. And I normally don't drink and drive, y'all, right? When I pulled out that club and I got on that road, because that road that we was traveling on, so many people died coming from that club, a bunch of people, y'all. When I pulled out that club, it's like a older crowd club thing. When I pulled out, I noticed it's a 4-lane road, but it was more than 4-lane road. So I told her, I said, look, you gotta drive. I said, girl, I can't do it. I said, if I drive right now, possibility we not gonna make it home. Now I drunk before, but I ain't never seen nothing like this. Not even if I'm sitting in the passenger side, I never seen more than one lane. Now I see why people die in accidents when they drunk, because they're actually thinking they're on the right road when they're actually driving, but they hit a tree. Y'all, this is no word of lie. When we was on that highway, if I kept going, I wasn't on the highway, but it looked like that because it looked like I've been in all the lanes that I was seeing more than one lane. And when I was out of my lane, it looked like the lane was still there because my vision was showing me more than one lane. So I'm thinking I'm in the lane because I'm looking at the lines and everything. You can't go by that, y'all. That's why a lot of people lost their life, because they really thought in their head they still been in that lane and you wasn't. I ain't even went not even a mile, not even a second. I pulled over. I said, get under this wheel now. I said, well, hell, I ain't never see you drive like that. I said, you know how to drive? She said, yeah, I know how to drive. I said, now listen, Miss Bunny, seeing more than one lanes, but I'm in my right mind, honey. I ain't taking no chance because I don't want to kill you or me. Now, if I've been by myself, I would have did it. But you in this car with me, I would never do that. And she took that wheel and took us home, y'all. Let me tell you something. I've been talking to her the whole time. You good? She said, I'm good, buddy. Stop, man. Stop. I said, I'm just trying to make sure now because I ain't never seen you drive before. You sure? She said, yeah. No. All right, now take us home. Don't go fast because a lot of people down this road. I want to make it back and you want to make it back too. So that's what we did. Uh, but to make the long story, y'all, in spite of my ignorance, Mr. Gail, I pray so God can keep me in spite of my wrongdoing. And that's what he did, Mr. Gail. And I thank God. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that stuff no more. But when I was in my early 20s, I did. I rarely went out. Okay. Very rarely went out in my 20s. Matter of fact, I've been in my late 30s. Wait, I got that again in 30. When I started going out, y'all, I was in my 30s. This when the times when I used to go out and get my little drinks and stuff. Yeah, I've been in my 30s. Yep. So yeah, in my 20s, nah. My 30s, yes. Every once in a while, with my girlfriend. These two speech too. Chat with Miss V. I said, I remember that legend. You was the first that speak on that. What's happening on these YouTube streets. Chatted with Miss V. Said, lovely Lisa. I was scared of legend when I first watched him. He came out with them dragons, and I was like, nope. Mr. Gale said, when the devil tried to put negative thoughts in my mind, I always say it's scripture from the Bible, and the devil flee. I agree, Mr. Gale. I agree. Dookie is laughing. Mr. Gale said, line yourself up with your spirit and soul. I agree, Mr. Gale. Chatted with Miss V said, the Gale. Dookie said, Mr. Gale. Dookie said, Mr. Gale, we must stay humble and pray without ceasing because of the times we are living in. I truly believe it's the test to get us to where we are going. Ooh, Dookie, you better shut your mouth. Shut your mouth, Dookie. And you right. Carla said, Miss V, hey, legend. The legend said, Miss V. Legend said, hey, Carla. Mr. Gale said, Dookie, I look at it like this. Make every day like it's your last on earth. For instance, if you at a club and drinking and God takes your life in that club, you don't want to be in that situation. The Legend of Oz said, you was in the murky water, Mrs. V. In 2021, you had to get suited and booted. Yes, she did. Dookie said, right, Mr. Gale. The Legend of Oz said, BRB. I'll get to that in a few. I gotta remember what that means. Mr. Gail said God is working behind the scenes and people just don't know it. Yes, he is. Amelia said, I heard you. Mr. Gail said, yes, I can hear you. Okay. Well, y'all, anybody want to come up? Because I'm about to close it on out, y'all. If anybody want to come up, I'm about to close it out. Mr. Gail, each and every one of y'all, I thank God for y'all, for the knowledge and wisdom. Mm, 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 mm. Mr. Legend, I don't know your status, you know, and I don't want to ask you on this YouTube, but all I'm going to tell you, bro, you being a man, if you married, got a girlfriend, whatever you have, Legend, listen to me good. You don't have to want for nothing. You don't have to struggle for anything. All you got to do is do the right thing and do not be tricked by the things in this world. Don't let nobody tell you different. If you don't see no results right away, it's because God is taking you through a test. Sometimes God take us through a test, y'all, because we want things right away. It's not going to come right away. Sometimes God allows us to still go through. We may want something, but God said, no, it's not time for you to have it. Let me test you. So just do the right thing. I promise you, brother, God will give you anything you want. Don't be tricked by this world. Don't be tricked. I promise you. You'll get anything you want to get. And I want to ask Betty Boop. Betty Boop, how everything going for you, Betty Boop? Because you ain't never told us no more about that situation before I get off here. Because I sure want to know if you on here, Betty Boop. I want to know. Did you heard anything yet, Betty Boop? Well, I'll catch you another time then, Betty Boop. I'm about to get off, y'all, so I can take me a shower and get my butt ready for bed, y'all. Thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in once again. I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you.